Hey, I see two people joined. Welcome. Where's my thing? Alright, here we go. Hey, Carol. It's been a long time. So, hi, Linda. Welcome. Okay, so what I've been doing just now, just to show you all who have joined, is I'm just creating a rudimentary spreadsheet of the live streamers, and so these are the live streamers who are in either the American Freedom Convoy or the People's Convoy, or actually, I'm not doing American Freedom Convoy because most of them didn't transfer over to TPC. So TPC, when it first started out from Adelanto in California, and then moved out to DC, and then when it moved back around to California, and then up through Washington, and then back across the United States. And then when TPC blew up, and then it formed into 1776 Restoration Movement, and up till now, even, I'm trying to get a list of all those live streamers. And then what I'm going to do is create a list on Tiermaker, and then we'll be able to anybody who wants to do it can go and rank the live streamers and put them into tiers. And I don't know if any of you have ever played that game before. It's kind of fun. I've played it off and on throughout the years, and we were playing it the other day at ranking like fast food places. And my favorite restaurant is, and probably always will be, In-N-Out as far as fast food goes. And on the East Coast, you guys don't have that, so you wouldn't know what that is. But and I am actually moved into Florida now. Yes, I am in Florida. I'm in Pensacola, so I don't live in LA anymore. To answer your question, Linda. Hey Deb, how you doing? So, let me just do a quick check to make sure I'm still live. Doesn't show I'm losing any frames, but you just never know. Okay, yeah, I'm still alive. Alright, so back to what I was doing. And I just came on to chat mainly. Yeah, thanks, sweet Caroline. I've been wanting to do it for quite some time, and for the first couple of months, I did the move in mid-October, and I had big plans for a new career, a new direction of getting involved in a startup company, and it didn't work out as I had planned. I spent 2 months just on solid working on this company, and in the end, obviously there were some personality issues between me and the CEO, and well, I parted ways, and so. But I'm definitely not going back to LA. That was never the plan ever. I didn't exactly have backup plans, but I'm not a person who has, zero prospects. So I ended up here in Pensacola, and it's a great place. I've got things going. I am probably gonna start another job here shortly, and meanwhile, I've got a lot of time. Got time to actually talk with you guys and actually do things, and actually spend some time in 1776 RM. I've been in the live stream. I've been in the chats and the live streamers. If you guys have noticed, I've been in there a lot more, and also I will be able to stream more. And so that's why it's time to get this channel back up and running, get it back up and flying again. As I mentioned in my community page, if you haven't seen it, that is actually what we're doing in 1776 Restoration Movement. It's becoming ever more relevant as time goes on. Some people on the liberal side and on the left say that it's not relevant. They give that same tired question: what freedoms have you lost? So how have your freedoms been infringed? It's like, well, geez, let me count the ways. The way they phrase the question is kind of hard to answer. If you think about it, essentially. But it's a matter of semantics. Okay, if just because I haven't had my guns taken away doesn't mean my freedoms have not been infringed upon, especially with all these threats towards our Second Amendment rights and all that stuff. Look at President Biden, words out of his own mouth. The Bill of Rights is not absolute. Excuse me? Okay, yeah, that's an infringement on my rights, because not only are you threatening to infringe on my rights, you are flat out telling me my rights don't exist. So yes, they do definitely exist. So there's that. Effects on our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and everything that look. Taxation is income tax. Taxation is theft. That was never intended by the founding fathers for us to be taxed like we are. The increase in legislative authorities that are created by Congress has just exploded, since 1989, and even further back from the progressive era. The progressives decided that we needed federal agencies to manage all of the aspects of government, instead of it being legislated directly from Congress, which the founding fathers definitely did decide on doing. And the arguments towards legislation, Congress creating legislators, through government agencies, was debated on in the Federalist Papers, and between Jefferson and Hamilton, and they actually decided, they gave us this clear, simple language in the Constitution where, you know, that if that type of legislation is going to be, power is going to be given out, it's going to be given out at the consent of the people, we the people. Now, I've said a lot there in the past 5 minutes, and the reason I say that is because I've actually been, you know, getting and taking and watching the videos on Hillsdale College regarding legislation, and, you know, learning more about where we're at, why we ended up where we are, and maybe methods that we can help roll it back to where it originally was intended. And so that's a lot. Again, that's a lot of stuff to say. I see there's 9 people on, 12 thumbs up. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up, Jerry. So, what I wanted to do then is go ahead and kind of what I'm doing now is I'm adding the thumbnails so that I can, you know, the thumbnails of the individual streamers, so I can add them into this template. The template name. I looked, trust me, I did my research. I already looked for a list on Tiermaker.com and I didn't see any. So watch if we do, look for convoy. So there's Freedom Convoy Canada, okay? That's different. And if you look at that, it has all kinds of stuff. You know, Facebook, yeah, that's gonna go into D, right? Well, I don't know. It might go into B because of, you know, it was a platform. And then where's Trudeau? I can't find it. What the heck is hot tub there for? That's crazy. Yeah, see, you can do anything here, and then people can just sit there and, you know, rate everything. I don't know if any of you watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they were doing the I can't remember, they did an app, you know, a dating app, and so Dennis got really mad at him and he says, you're gonna rate me, well, I'm gonna rate you. So he rated everybody like a 1 star and got really mad because they weren't rating him. He says, I'm a 5-star man. But that's why here, you know, if you look on this, you can see they have superstar, I don't know, and then A, B, C, and D rank, right? So that's what I'm doing. So you can either save this or download it, and then you can post. Like what we can do is once we create it, and then you can download it and run it, and then you can post. I think you can post a picture on community, or else somewhere we got to figure out a place where you can save your results and then show everybody else where you can get them. I haven't quite gotten that far yet. Hi, McFly. How you doing? McFly, are you in there? Hello? Alright. Okay, we're still sitting at 9 people, which is great. I appreciate that. I appreciate every one of you. And it's a great day to be streaming. It's a Sunday. It's the 4th Sunday in Lent. For all of you that went to church. Yeah. I wonder, I'm curious if old Tommy Temper is live, because if he is, I could send him a link to. Oh, you know what? See, I didn't know that. Mag Americans is live. First Responders is live. So those are important streams. So actually, I would say, and Black Conservative Preachers live. Man, Red Mama and AJ and Dinner Bells live. See, those are actually worthy streams. So to say that I'm kind of, what I'm thinking of is I'm kind of going to thinking of clicking off right now, and then what we'll do is we'll regroup after some of these streams have ended, and that you know, that those people are, oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, it's still live. Anyways, there's a lot more fun stuff going on YouTube than what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry I didn't get it going at noon, trying to get this stuff off the ground. It's like I'm just one pilot, and I need, like, you know, just like the other live streamers complain. They say, it's just only me to set all this stuff up. I don't have a producer. I don't have a cameraman or anything like that. And but I am trying to put up a high quality stream for you guys. That's why I got this all ready, and I got my and it's kind of a dry run because I got all my resources in play here, and I got another, you know, desktop ready in case I need to show some stuff here. So the studio is coming together, and hopefully this is some high quality audio as well as video. So with that, I will thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Yeah, here in Florida, this is the place to be. Mags, yes, that's right. Mags is flag waving. So yeah, I'm in Florida now. It's I left LA. It was one thing I wanted to talk about before I left is I saw all of the hype and fear that the LA County Health Department is spreading regarding COVID and flu and this new thing called RSV. See, watch. Let me look here. I can't remember what I did. Let's see. Where did I find it? Holds off on mask mandate even as it enters high. That was 9 days ago. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see. Alright, here we go. Let me find an article. This is what I did want to talk about with y'all. See, Los Angeles, coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County have stabilized, pushing off the prospect of a new indoor mask mandate shortly after New Year's Day, but a second wave associated with Christmas and other gatherings remains possible. Blah, 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 reported 2911 coronavirus cases a day before the week that ended Friday. Hospital rates have stopped their relentless increase. And my whole point was, hello, the cases and hospitalization rates always increase during the winter months anyway. Emergency room numbers, they always keep emergency rooms at 90% or higher. Don't quote me on those numbers. But they never will have more than enough beds to bring that number down below 80, 90%. So It's kind of what do you call that? A red herring argument. Yeah, this just gets me, raises my blood pressure. Shoot. Remains a lot of viral transmission. Gosh. All this is just fear. Yeah. Oh, we plateaued a bit. See the language? Depends on how protections include getting an updated booster shot. 19.4% of eligible Californians have received the updated bivalent shot. It's just ridiculous. Strongly recommending wearing masks indoors. Testing for coronavirus infection before attending gatherings. Staying home and sick, taking gatherings outdoors at least one. What is this? I've never heard of this before. Anti-COVID pills like Paxlovid or Molnupiravir. Never heard of that stuff before today. They brought this out of the woodwork. Man, what do you guys think about that? Even as coronavirus cases drop, health concerns remained. What health concerns? That people get sick in the wintertime? That's never been a surprise. Oh, baloney. No, look at that. The number of available LA County hospital beds has fallen to its lowest level since the pandemic. Also, the needs of the populace that put off non-emergency care. Yeah, right. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Oh, I know, right? DeSantis won't go for those lies again. And, yeah. What was the name of that? It's all part of that, cadre of the LA County Health Department supervisor. I can't remember her name. She's a gray-haired lady, and also because she's fallen, just stepping right in line with Newsom and his fear mongering. Yeah, I know. It's like YouTube censorship. By the way, make sure that you're following my Rumble channel. Since I got you here, let me put it on to. You can get it in my about page in my channel, but it's at rumble.com. Let me show it to you. Like I said this before. I said it before in Mags' channel. My videos, account overview. Oh, whoopee, I made 6 cents on Rumble. Doubt I'll ever see that. Channels. Come on. Videos. Come on. Search. All right. Here we go. Okay, if you go on rumble.com, of course an account is free, but you'll see that my main account is called Oil Gas Weekly. I'm sorry, not Oil Gas Weekly. Oil Gas Analysis. And Rumble's confusing as all heck, and I'm sorry about that. Ahead of time. Maybe it'll improve things. because I remember not Link. What's that Microsoft tool? Skype. Skype used to be very simple and kind of hard to use, and then it turned into a really good tool. All those Microsoft tools turned really good. OneDrive changed from a very confusing cloud sharing service into something that's really close to Dropbox. But yeah, Rumble is really hard to use in terms of it's clunky. But like what Mags has been saying, we all need to get over, and Santa's saying we all need to make our move over to Rumble eventually. So just make sure you subscribe to me at Oil Gas Analysis, and then also my Party Bonzo Rumble channel. You should be able to subscribe to that too. Party Bonzo Rumble. Fair enough. Thanks, Linda. I am having a great day. It's really good. It's cold outside, but it's nice and sunny. Yeah. Well, this has been good. It's been good to get back in the saddle. Get another live out there to you guys. And this is once I start getting those other platforms up and running with more subscribers, then I'll start pretty soon. I'll start streaming out of Rumble. It's hard to do. I've heard that to get it connected to YouTube, but once I do that, then I'll be able to get out and get a better reach. Yeah, thanks, Sweet Caroline. And whoever subscribes to me, I try to subscribe back. Helps us build our viewer base. I mean, think about it. If everybody in 1776 RM, the 1,000 or 3,000 people, however many there are, subscribe to rumble.com, and then they all subscribe to each other, think about the base that creates, and the connections, and then that'll just that alone will kind of make us ever more relevant as a viewer base, as a viewership, and increase their traffic, which they can show as to whoever their stakeholders are and whoever their financial backers are, because I don't think it's a public company, and show them that yes, there's reason to improve that platform. Cool, thanks McFly for finding me on Rumble. Thanks, Sweet Caroline. And I'll try to create a YouTube backup channel, that way I can get at least have that up and running too. So I'm going to do that, and then there's Twitch, and then there's I don't know if Getter. I don't know if you can stream on Getter. If there is, I'll try. But I've always been more of a technically inclined person in terms of I know how to use technology. I'm not the best at figuring it out though, and I'm kind of slow, so it takes me a lot longer to figure stuff out, whereas some younger people can figure things out very, very quickly. So give me time and I'll get up and running. I spin up slowly. Yeah, Oreo. McFly, 63 in Florida? Yeah, you must be down south. I'm up north, Pensacola area. It's like somebody mentioned in the community page. They said, well, if you're on, I thought you said you're in Florida. You said you're on Central Time. It's like, yeah, Florida's a big state. It transcends time zones. It's on 2 time zones, and I'm in the Central Time zone. So, fair enough. I am going to go grab something to drink, and then I'm gonna start in. I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm gonna enjoy watching the other people's streams like Mags. I want to watch Mags's flag waving, and so I hope to see you all on Mags's channel as well, or First Responders. As I like to watch him too. He's doing coverage down at the border. It's very relevant, and if you don't know what's going on the border, make sure you watch that stream, because it'll open your eyes. It's just boggles the mind, blows my mind at what they're doing down there. Okay, that's it for today. Hope y'all have a good afternoon. I don't know when I'll come on next. Maybe I'll come on this evening if things are going good. If I see an opening where there's no other live streamers, and I have some real progress on this Tiermaker list, and I'll come back online and we can work more on this thing together. Okay, Sweet Caroline, yeah. I mean, if Twitter becomes a better platform for freedom and freedom of speech, and they become more of a streaming platform, then yeah, definitely. You can definitely start moving over to Twitter. Thanks, Linda Peterson. Good to see you too. All right, everybody. Talk to you later. See you soon.